Chocolate. Definitely chocolate.
Feeling fabulous.
Well, it's mostly about keeping calm and not saying something stupid.
Not much, just waiting, anticipating your questions, I guess.
I was originally thinking that we're gonna get a lot of questions about bugs and stuff. Like, hey, why does this crash here and goes kabooey there?
There's no thought process. There's just heart and soul. And FaceRig, you mean when I'm not on FaceRig? I'm on FaceRig right now.
I use FaceRig for 8 hours a day, every day, and I don't use at home. But my favorite character is Halloween Midori-chan.
It was and still is a team effort. Everybody pitching some ideas. Some are considered, some are, I don't know, let's say overruled. But in the end, the most interesting ones get to become a real FaceRig avatar.
The thought process behind making avatars is like, what's cool right now? And we make that. And we use FaceRig regularly because I have to debug stuff. And I have to like run it over and over and over and over and over and over again until I fix it.
We look at what we're missing, what we try to keep a balance between, let's say, realistic characters and cartoony characters and maybe creepy characters and cute characters and stuff like that. So at first we try to think, what are we missing? What theme should we follow next?
No, he's the chosen one.
I don't remember having other designs for him, but I know that it was designed to be cute, furry, a little bit evil, and to be a popular animal on social media.
Well, Fluffo is a cute red panda, so not so many ideas were needed. We just need to make it pretty, and that was about it.
Not really. I think it's a pretty good balance between a realistic red panda and still cartoony enough, so it makes sense for him to have facial expressions and stuff.
Well, we have Dungeons and Dragons on Skype, and then there's also Dragos with a stage fright, so we had to make him a devilish lizardly avatar just to get him to talk with people.
What's a motion sensor program? We just make cool avatars.
They came up with us, so it's the other way around.
Our crazy ideas plus an awesome community.
It was a team effort. Everybody put in some ideas. Some were selected and actually made it in final, in the end, to be a real-time FaceRig avatar. Not so much as, I don't know, some godmother fairy came to us in our sleep and...
It's basically looking at, trying to find inspiration in everything, in nature, in movies, in coming up with our own ideas. So it's not basically just one thing or just, a fixed process. It's just putting our ideas together, discussing, sharing with.
Bugs are serious business, man. We don't joke about bugs.
Is that we have, and we might still even have it, like a small bug where you save pictures and videos and they look warped and stuff, and it's a problem with the video card's memory alignment. And I fixed it, but I don't know if it's live.
Well, we got Satan himself, and we'd like a little pet for him. So from League of Legends, Timo.
Sailor Moon, Mickey Mouse, the classic one, or Lightning from Final Fantasy 13.
It would be fun to have Darth Vader, since he has so many facial expressions and other stuff. His voice is so different. Yeah.
That's a tough one because it's a tie between Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII and Noctis from Final Fantasy 15.
Oh, that's a tough one. I guess just famous characters like, you know, aliens, predators, stuff like that. That's kind of my thing, I guess.
That's an easy one. It's the Minions. It's hands down the Minions by a long shot.
I'm Iron Man.
Firstly, FaceRig was codenamed Virtual Persona.
I don't know. Did you heard that FaceRig is on sale on Steam? I don't know.
I think I'm gonna take some days off to play Metal Gear Solid 5.
I can't whistle, I guess.
Well, we haven't forgotten about the people who were asking us to do hand-drawn avatars. Hopefully we'll have more news in the future.
Think about surrogates, but with FaceRig. So basically, fur is running around.
I think FaceRig will be available on most virtual reality technologies, and Fluffo and other popular avatars will be available as plushies or other merchandises.
Well, I imagine that it will be on a new iPhone with 8K screen resolution.
Oh, that's easy. FaceRig will be an MMO, and you'll get to go into space and become a space commander.
I think virtual reality will play a huge part in what FaceRig will be in the future.
For the short time, it's releasing FaceRig Studio, and then FaceRig 1.1, FaceRig Mobile, and ultimately probably we'll also get to Mac too. Okay, so new avatars. It's a lot of work making a compelling looking 3D avatar for real-time rendering. It takes very careful calculated steps in each stage, even when doing high poly modeling, when doing resurfacing, when doing animation rigging. So it takes an artist, assuming you have an artist that does everything from concept art to modeling, animation, texturing. It's a month and a half. If the character is quite complex, it can take up to 2 months of an artist's time to build an avatar from scratch. And I'd estimate the costs overall are around $8,000, maybe more, maybe less, depending on complexity. And regarding the Steam Early Access, we love Steam, we love Valve, and the kind of exposure that Steam Early Access gives to indie developers, really you cannot get that anywhere else. So yes, the program does have some drawbacks, but overall I think the positive vastly outweighs the negative. So there was a no-brainer. We were really happy when Valve accepted us in Early Access. Yes, full body capture is not for the next product, for this product, but it will take a while, because with the current sensors on the market, the results are not as polished as we'd want them to be. So we need to figure out the correct mix of sensors to provide the quality that we feel that FaceRig should have for full body. So the top 3 features for FaceRig Studio are the motion streaming module that you'll use to stream the data directly to Max, Maya or Blender or whatever 3D program you're using. Of course, you could also save the animation to disk so that you can use it in less known 3D animating software. The second one is the timeline editor that would allow you to come back and touch up a recorded performance and make it really shine and correct all the little glitches that happen during live mocap and some automated cleanup. And the third one is the special actions editor that will allow you to bring in particle effects, lighting effects and so on.